needed more training.
Proving Grounds are a series of maps that we're adding in Borderlands 3 that let players just kind of go in, kill a bunch of stuff, get some loot, and get out. So each map is broke up into 3 sections and then capped off at the boss fight. Each of those sections you have to clear waves of enemies, and after you clear them, you're given the green light to go forward to the next one. And then at the end, you beat the boss, and based on your time, you'll get extra reward at a special chest that's only found in the Proving Grounds. They're basically themed by the type of combat you're going to come across. So some of them are mixed up with different kinds of creatures, others are based on the different armies and enemies that you'll see across the game and kind of remixed into fun different ways. Each starts with 30 minutes and you can beat them totally in 30 minutes. So really it's about how quickly can you do it. It's not about will you do it in time. But the better you do, we kind of go to that loot chest at the end and say, oh, you did it this quickly. We're gonna, spike up that chance for a good piece of loot, just a bit more. The combat itself is kind of randomized. That's kind of the Borderlands magic. Every time you play, you're gonna see something a little different. But going into it, you'll have a good idea of the types of enemies you're gonna see. So you can go in prepared, but you still gotta stay on your toes. Our creative director, Paul Sage, kind of pressed me into thinking of a way, how can we get players into the game, into combat fast, and get them reward without having any narrative or a lot of narrative. Sometimes you've got like 20 minutes and you just want to get in and kill some stuff, get some loot and get out. And this is really to kind of scratch that quick itch that you can just have your immediate reward. If you play well, you're going to get a better loot chest at the end, and you're incentivized to play well so that you can inch up that percentage chance of getting an orange or getting whatever kind of gear you're looking for. We like to let players play the game how they want, and that's still paramount to this set of maps. So you can go in by yourself, but obviously when you play in co-op, more badass enemies show up and they have better loot, and we do a little scaling too, that the harder the game is, the better reward, and that all still applies here. So what's great about Proving Grounds is you can totally go here at any time and the content does level to you. So you'll know 100% of the time when you go into these, you get a relative challenge. So it's not kind of like a pushover later. What's great about this is, if there's a particular type of combat you really enjoy, let's say you really like fighting the Mali 1 army, you could go to the Proving Ground that features them and know that you're going to get to see the whole army in about 20 to 30 minutes and have a really fun combat, and it will be there from level the teens all the way to 50. All the loot that you get in these carries over to the main game because it's all part of the main game. It's actually accessed through progress in the campaign. It's just a special set of maps that you can go and play at any time. You are timed, but it's really just about going quick. It's not about who did it the fastest. We want everyone to feel like they have a chance for success, totally go to another level, do some other side missions, hopefully go to the Proving Grounds, screw off a little bit, and then be like, okay, now I'll get back into the story. Take my character and go right back to the story.
Glad to see the life back in you.